Hey guys, we're here with For Fuck's Sake. I'm Dr. Carrie. I'm in Mexico right now, and it's Father's Day. I want to wish a huge, happy Father's Day to those of you who take care of other people and other things. It's definitely your day, and you should be celebrated. I'm not celebrating today. This is my second Father's Day without my dad. He passed away in May of 2024, and he was my person, desperately my person. So I miss him all the time. And I'm going to take him downtown today to hang out in the Mexican Bougainvillea for the rest of his days. And so my friend Nancy and I are going to do that as a tribute to him. He was Mexican all the way through with a white guy's exterior. If you know him, you know him. So it's kind of perfect that he's here with us today. But I kind of wanted to talk about the different feelings on Father's Day because it can be a whole lot to have holidays where things aren't not necessarily mainstream for you as far as your emotions. Maybe you didn't really even know your sperm donor, or he certainly wasn't somebody that you want to celebrate. Do your own thing today. Celebrate yourself. Some of you are having issues with being a father or your father that you're still in touch with and you're still around. That's okay too. Figure out a way to make it happy or ignore it entirely. There's a whole lot more going on today than Father's Day. It's a beautiful Sunday. Maybe you're just reading, lounging, hanging out in the pool, doing whatever you need to do to avoid today. And others of you are going to be super traditional, and it's going to be brunch and golf and dinners and, hanging out in bed with people bringing you coffee. It's freaking awesome. Holidays can be really hard though. It takes a lot to get into it, especially if it's not a traditional holiday for you. And it's never going to be for me again, for sure. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the science behind my dad, if I can. I thought for sure when he was dying that he was going to come back and visit me as some crazy cool bird, or I would be seeing elephants or llamas everywhere or something like that. But from the moment he passed, somehow we all knew who were there that he was rainbows, actually, which I was not expecting at all. There were a bunch of these weird things in the clouds that had thinned in the sky right when he was passing, that made all these splotchy rainbows. And a bunch of us saw it, and it was bananas. There were huge rainbows all over during his memorial service in August, which doesn't usually happen in Reno. He has greeted us multiple times. A bunch of people all over the world, Ireland, Paris, as a rainbow. So I looked up the science behind it. So rainbow is you take the purest, whitest light, and my dad was a white dude from Nebraska. He was the whitest of the white. You take a pure white light and you send it through a prism, and it separates that white light into all the colors of the spectrum. And that's what we see as far as a rainbow is concerned, under the right conditions. So when I read about that and thought about it, that's what my dad did his whole life, was seek out prisms. He knew he was the stale ham sandwich white guy, not very remarkable, honestly. So he made himself remarkable with the works that he did, the progressiveness and open-mindedness and ability to be non-judgmental, and surrounded himself with people of character who became his prisms, so that then he could be a rainbow everywhere he went. I mean, he raised a bunch of kids who doesn't look like him because he married a black woman in the 1960s. You were not supposed to do that. He absolutely just enveloped himself with really interesting, really cool, really offbeat people with brilliant minds who were fun and outgoing and free thinking, because he was, which was very unusual for a farm boy from Western Iowa who was born in Omaha. Nobody was expecting that from him. He traveled the world as much as he could to learn about other cultures. He spoke Spanish better than most native Mexicans, which was a surprise to everybody he came across. And he tended to want to talk to everybody that he came across too. People will remember him as being very verbose and joking around and teasing and giving them weird nicknames that they never forgot. He was iconic, that guy. I actually learned shortly after he died that he was on the debate team, that he had done some acting in the theater in high school and college. He never told me about that. It really makes sense as to who he was and him feeling comfortable in most situations, presenting, talking, teaching. He was a public school teacher for 40 years. That guy walked the walk. He did not just talk the talk. He talked a lot. I am totally his kid. But he walked the walk. And for that, I will ever be so grateful and so proud of him. So I'm going to spend today with some pretty choked up feelings and lots of pressure on my chest and feeling pretty weighty today. But I'm down in his soul homeland, my homeland, thinking of the good things that he did for the world and getting us past where we are now, because we're kind of in a backslide. He would be horrified. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that you choose you and you choose the good people around you to be with. I'm with a crazy great group of gals down here right now. They're all out for a walk, but I decided I needed a moment to celebrate my dad with you. So spend the Sunday in a lovely way. Check out the sky for rainbows. Always. It's Pride Month, for fuck's sake.